Namaste student, welcome to the video lecture Trigonometric Functions part first. So let us study this topic in detail. We start with first topic, trigonometric equations and their solutions. Trigonometric equation. So let us see what do we mean by trigonometric equation. Okay. Up till now we have seen the quadratic equation, linear equation. So let us see trigonometric equation. Try to understand the definition. An equation involving trigonometric function or functions is called trigonometric equation. An equation means equal to sign. Okay. So an equation involving trigonometric function or functions is called trigonometric equation. Observe these equations. For example, sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. So equal to sign is there. Sin theta, obviously trigonometric function is there. We know that we are familiar with the trigonometric functions. आपल्या ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन्स माहिती आहे कोणते कोणते साइन कॉस टॅन सेक कोसेक आणि कॉट. So sin theta is equal to half. This is trigonometric equation. Similarly, tan theta is equal to 2. Cos 3 theta equals cos 5 theta are also trigonometric equations. Solution of trigonometric equation. So try to understand the definition. A value of variable. So in this case variable means in this case theta is variable. So a value of variable in trigonometric equation which satisfy the equation. Satisfy the equation means if we replace theta by particular value, we get LHS is equal to RHS. So a value of variable in trigonometric equation which satisfy the equation is called solution of the trigonometric equation. A trigonometric equation can have more than one solution. Trigonometric equation can have more than one solution. So we see this how trigonometric function can have more than one solution. For example, theta is equal to pi by 6 satisfy the equation sin theta is equal to half. Why? Because if we put theta is equal to pi by 6, put theta is equal to pi by 6 means 30 degree. So we know that sin 30 is half. So we get LHS is equal to RHS. So mathematically we say that theta is equal to pi by 6 is solution of this trigonometric equation. Hence pi by 6 is solution of trigonometric equation sin theta is equal to half. Pi by 4 is solution of trigonometric equation cos theta is equal to 1 by root 2. Yes, we can verify this. If we replace theta by pi by 4 means cos 45 degree, it is equal to 1 by root 2. Similarly, 7 pi by 4 is a solution of trigonometric equation cos theta is equal to 1 by root 2. Okay, so we can verify this easily. Note that because of periodicity of trigonometric functions, trigonometric equation may have infinite number of solutions. So our interest is to find the solution in the interval 0 to twice pi. So to twice pi in the interval 0 to 2 pi. Okay. 2 pi is not included. Open bracket म्हणजे 2 pi include केलेलं नाही. 0 is closed, square bracket आहे. So 0 is included. So because of periodicity of trigonometric function. Periodicity means, what do you mean by periodicity? So in mathematics, periodic function is a function that repeats its values in regular interval or periods. So periodic functions are used throughout science to describe oscillations, waves. So observe the graph of sin x. Sin x is periodic function. So a graph of sine function showing two complete periods. Okay, observe minus 2 pi, okay, to 0, 0 to 2 pi. So values are repeated in specific interval. Now let us see principal solution. As we have seen that trigonometric function can have infinitely many solutions. So we try to understand what do you mean by the principal solution. A solution of trigonometric equation is called principal solution if 0 is less than equal to theta is strictly less than 2 pi. Okay, observe this. Observe this interval. 0 is less than equal to 2 pi means 0 is less than equal to means 0 is included. Strictly less than means 2 pi is not included. So a solution of trigonometric equation is called principal solution if theta is lies in between this interval. Pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6 are the principal solution of sine theta is equal to half. Why? Because both pi by 6 as well as 5 pi by 6, both these values are belongs to this interval. Okay. Both pi by 6 as well as 5 by 6, we can verify this, are in between 0 and 2 pi. But 13 pi by 6 is solution, but it is not principal solution of sine theta is equal to half. Why? Because 13 pi by 2 does not belongs to 0 to 2 pi. 13 pi by 2. Okay, so we can verify this very easily. 13 pi by 6 is solution, but not principal solution because 13 pi by 6 does not belongs to the interval 0 to 2 pi, a semi-open interval. This is actually semi-open interval. This is 13 pi by 2 is not does not belongs to 0 to 2 pi. 0 is the principal solution of sine theta is equal to 0. Is it? Yes, sine 0 is the principal solution because we know that sine 0 is 0. But 2 pi, here 2 pi should be there, 2 pi. But 2 pi is not a principal solution. Why? Because 2 pi, okay, so twice pi, this is does not belongs to, okay, so does not belongs to this interval 0 to 2 pi because 2 pi is not in clearly, okay, 2 pi is not included. राउंड ब्रॅकेट बघा, राउंड म्हणजे 2 पाय हा जो पॉईंट तो या इंटरवलमध्ये येत नाही. ओके, so 2 pi is solution of this equation because if we replace theta by twice pi means 360 degree we get its value 0 means this equation is satisfied by twice pi, okay, but it is not a principal solution. So we solve the simple examples, depends upon the definition of the principal solution. For example, find the principal solution of the equation sine theta is equal to 1 upon root 2. So we solve this example in detail. So the example is find the principal solution of find the principal solution of sine theta is equal to 1 by root 2. Okay, solution. So try to understand the solution. So we start with the given that sine theta is equal to 1 by root 2. So which implies sine. So if we replace theta by pi by 4, we know that sine pi by 4 is, so sine pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Okay. We know the standard table. Sine pi by 4 means sine 45 degree. Sine 45 degree is nothing but 1 by root 2. And also means we observe that here we observe that pi by 4, obviously this pi by 4 is in between, means 0 is less than equal to pi by 4 is strictly less than twice pi. Okay, is it right? Yes, so 0 is less than equal to pi by 4 is strictly less than 2 pi. So mathematically we say that pi by 4 is a principal solution. Pi by 4 is a principal solution. Why? Because this value of theta lies in between 0 to twice pi, or this can be written as pi by 4 belongs to this interval 0 to semi-open interval 0 to twice pi. Okay. Both have same meaning. Now by allied angle formula, also we know that sine theta, by allied angle formula sine theta is also equal to sine of pi minus theta. Okay. From allied angle sine theta is equal to sine pi minus theta. Therefore sine pi by 4, okay. Therefore sine pi by 4 is also equal to sine of pi minus pi by 4. Okay. This is actually formula, this allied angle formula. Sine pi minus theta is nothing but sine theta, or sine theta is equal to sine of pi minus theta. So therefore we can write sine pi by 4 is also equal to sine of pi minus pi by 4, or if we simplify this is equal to sine of, if we simplify this, 4 pi minus pi, so it is 3 pi by 4. And also 3 pi by 4 also in between this semi-open interval, means 0 is less than equal to 3 pi by 4 or strictly less than twice pi. So mathematically we say that, or therefore 3 pi by 4 is also principal solution, also a principal solution. And 3 pi by 4, because 3 pi by 4 is also satisfy our given equation, sine theta is equal to 1 by root 2. Or hence finally we say that pi by 4, both pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4 are principal solution of sine theta is equal to 1 by root 2. Okay, so pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4 are the principal solution of sine theta is equal to 1 by root 2. So this is expected answer. Okay. So what we have done here, we start with the given equation sine theta is equal to 1 by root 2. Okay, we know that sine pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. So here we get one solution. So and one more, that pi by 4 lies between this semi-open interval 0 to 2 pi. So according to the definition, we say that pi by 4 is a principal solution. Using allied angle formula, sine theta is also equal to sine of pi minus theta. Sine theta is equal to sine of pi minus theta. Now you must know this allied angle formula. So I will tell some simple trick to remember allied angle formula. So try to remember this trick of allied angle formula. We know that there are lots of allied angle formula. तर बऱ्याच वेळा काय होतं, विद्यार्थ्यांचा गोंधळ होतो, ते लक्षात कसे ठेवायचे. एक सिंपल ट्रिक आपण इथे मी तुम्हाला सांगतो, जेणेकरून तुम्ही ते एक्झाम सहज लक्षात ठेवू शकता. सो दिस इज द कोऑर्डिनेट system. is x axis xo x dash. So we know that here 0 degree. Okay. So if we give one complete rotation, we know that one complete rotation is of 360 degree. 0 here it is pi by 2 is 180 means pi. Here 3 pi by 2, and after completing rotation again here we get twice pi. तर बघा, हा जो फॉर्म्युला आहे, समजा फॉर एक्झाम्पल हा फॉर्म्युला आपल्याला लक्षात ठेवायचा किंवा तयार करायचा. साइन पाय मायनस थीटा काय येईल बघ, व्हॉट विल बी साइन ऑफ पाय मायनस थीटा. तर एक सिंपल ट्रिक सांगतो मी तुम्हाला. अँगल जर एक्स ॲक्सिसला रेफरन्सला असेल, एक्स ॲक्सिस म्हणजे कोणता ॲक्सिस, कोणता अँगल असेल, समजा पाय, रेफरन्स ॲक्सिस एक्स ॲक्सिस असेल 0 किंवा ट्वाईस पाय, तर त्या केसमध्ये ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशो चेंज होत नाही. ओके, ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशो चेंज होत नाही. म्हणजे साईनचा साईन असतो, कॉसचा कॉस, टॅनचा टॅन, कॉटचा कॉट, सेकचा सेक, कोसेकचा कोसेक, चेंज होत नाही. म्हणजे हा ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशो पाय मायनस 6, पाय म्हणजे रेफरन्स ॲक्सिस कोणता आहे, एक्स ॲक्सिस, रेशो चेंज होणार नाही, साईनच राहील, साईन थीटा. राहिला प्रश्न याला साईन कोणतं द्यायचं, एक तर प्लस मायनस. मग काय बघायचं, साईन पाय मायनस थीटा. तर साईन पाय मायनस थीटा म्हणजे कोणता क्वाड्रंट असेल, आपल्याला माहिती आहे, हा फर्स्ट असतो, सेकंड, हा थर्ड आणि हा फोर्थ. तर साईन पाय मायनस थीटा म्हणजे कोणता क्वाड्रंट येईल, त्याचा कोणता क्वाड्रंट येईल, हा पाय मायनस थीटा म्हणजे सेकंड क्वाड्रंट येईल. आणि सेकंड क्वाड्रंटमध्ये आपल्याला माहिती साईन हा पॉझिटिव्ह असतो. आपली ही ट्रिक माहिती, पहिल्या फर्स्ट क्वाड्रंटमध्ये काय असतात, ऑल आर पॉझिटिव्ह, ऑल ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशोज आर पॉझिटिव्ह. सेकंडमध्ये काय पॉझिटिव्ह असतं, साईन, आणि त्याचा रेसिप्रोकल, साईनचा रेसिप्रोकल काय, कोसेक, साईन आणि कोसेक पॉझिटिव्ह, बाकी सगळे निगेटिव्ह. थर्डमध्ये काय असतं, टॅन आणि त्याचा व्यस्त म्हणजे त्याचा रेसिप्रोकल, टॅन आणि कॉट पॉझिटिव्ह, बाकी सगळे निगेटिव्ह. आणि फोर्थमध्ये कॉस थीटा आणि त्याचा रेसिप्रोकल सेक थीटा हे पॉझिटिव्ह असतात, बाकी निगेटिव्ह. तर साईन पाय मायनस थीटा कोणता क्वाड्रंट येईल, सेकंड क्वाड्रंटमध्ये साईन पॉझिटिव्ह असतो, म्हणून नवीन रेशोला सुद्धा कोणतं साईन येईल, प्लस. इथे आपण साईन मेन्शन करत नाही. दुसरी, आता हे झालं रेफरन्स ॲक्सिस एक्स ॲक्सिस असेल. तर आता वाय ॲक्सिस असेल, रेफरन्स जर वाय ॲक्सिस असेल तर रेशो चेंज होतो. म्हणजे पाय बाय 2 किंवा 3 पाय बाय 2 असेल तर रेशो चेंज होतो. म्हणजे साईनचं कॉस होतं, कॉसचं साईन होतं, सेक बिकम कोसेक, कोसेक बिकम सेक, टॅन बिकम्स कॉट, कॉट बिकम्स टॅन. म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल, सपोज इफ यू वॉन्ट टू ऑब्टेन द फॉर्म्युला, suppose cos of, what will be cos of pi by 2 plus theta, cos of pi by 2. आता बघा, pi by 2 रेफरन्स ॲक्सिस कोणता ॲक्सिस, रेशो चेंज होईल, cos बिकम्स साईन, साईन थीटा. राहिला प्रश्न साईन चिन्हचा, प्लस द्यायचं का मायनस. पाय बाय 2 प्लस थीटा कोणता क्वाड्रंट येईल, सेकंडमध्ये काय असतं, फक्त साईन आणि कोसेक पॉझिटिव्ह असतात, बाकी सगळे निगेटिव्ह. म्हणजे कॉस काय असेल, निगेटिव्ह, म्हणजे याला कोणता साईन द्यावा लागेल, मायनस. So this is simple trick to remember the allied angle formulae. So sin theta is equal to sin pi minus theta. थीटाच्या जागेवर पाय बाय 4 टाकलं, सिम्प्लिफाय केलं, sin 3 pi by 4. So sin 3 pi by 4 is also lies between 0 and 2 pi, or belongs to semi-open interval. So pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4 are the principal solution of this equation. So in this way we can solve this example. So we have solved this example, obtain the principal solution of this equation. Say cos theta is equal to 1 by root 2. cos theta is equal to 1 by root 2. So we solve this example in detail. Okay. We solve the next example. Cos theta, find the principal solution of find the principal solution of cos theta is equal to 1 by root 2. So solution. So this is equation, trigonometric equation we have given. Cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. Cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. So as cos theta is equal to 1 by 2, so therefore cos of, we know that cos 60, according to the table, cos 60 is half. So we write cos of pi by 3. Cos 60 means pi by 3, so is half. So this equation satisfied by angle pi by 3. Cos 60 is half, so cos pi by 3 is half. And also this angle pi by 3, this is belongs to this interval 0 to 2 pi. Yes, 0 to 2 pi. So we say that pi by 3 is a principal solution, one principal solution. Therefore pi by 3 is principal solution. Now by allied angle formulae, okay, now we know that cos theta is also equal to cos of 2 pi minus theta. So you can use the trick already. I have told. So cos theta is equal to cos of 2 pi minus theta. So therefore cos theta means pi by 3 is also equal to cos of twice pi minus pi by 3. So if we simplify this, cos 2 pi minus pi by 3. So if we simplify this, cos of 6 pi minus pi means it is 5 pi by 3. And also this 5 pi by 3 also belongs to this interval 0, semi-open interval 0 to 2 pi. So mathematically we say that this 5 pi by 6, sorry, 5 pi by 3, 5 pi by 3 is a principal solution of given equation. So finally we'll conclude that how many principal solutions are there. So pi by 3 and 5 pi by 3 are principal solution of cos theta is equal to 1 by root 2. So in this way we can obtain the principal solution of the trigonometric equation cos theta is equal to half. Cos theta is equal to half. We know that cos 60 is means cos pi by 3 is half. Is one principal solution. And also by the allied angle formula, and that cos theta is also equivalent to cos of 2 pi minus theta. So we get one more solution, 5 pi by 3 after simplifying. So we have solved this equation, obtain its principal solution. Now try the third example as a homework. Obtain the principal solution of sec theta is equal to 2 by root 3. So solve this equation as a homework. So I hope you understand the concept of the principal solution. So the principal solution are the values in between 0 and 2 pi. 2 pi is not included. Next point, the general solution. Okay, already as we have discussed that trigonometric functions, trigonometric equations may have infinite number of solution. So let us try to understand what do we mean by the general solution. Okay, general solution. Definition: the solution of equation which is generalized by using its periodicity is called the general solution. The solution of trigonometric equation which is generalized using its periodicity is called general solution. For example, all the solution of the equation sin theta is equal to half r. Okay. So we can verify this: minus 7 pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, like this, 13 pi by 6. So all the solution of the equation sin theta is equal to half. So the solution n pi plus minus 1 raised to n into pi by 6. N is any integer, n belongs to Z, is a general solution of sin theta is equal to half. So we generalize these values. The solution n pi plus minus 1 raised to n pi by 6, n belongs to Z, means n is integer, is the general solution of sin theta is equal to half. So there are some important theorems, general solutions. Simple proofs are there. The general solution of sin theta is equal to sin alpha is theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 raised to n into alpha, where n belongs to Z. So simple proof: sin theta is equal to sin alpha. So read again the theorem carefully. The general solution of sin theta is equal to sin alpha is theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 raised to n into alpha, where n belongs to Z. As sin theta is equal to sin alpha, alpha is solution. So as sin pi minus alpha is equal to sin alpha, pi minus alpha is also solution. Using periodicity we get sin theta is equal to sin alpha, which is sin 2 pi plus alpha is also equal to sin 4 pi plus alpha, and sin theta is equal to sin pi minus alpha, sin 3 pi minus alpha, sin 5 pi minus alpha. So sin theta is equal to sin alpha. So okay, try to understand this step. Okay, sin theta is equal to sin alpha. Why it is equal to sin of 2 pi minus alpha? Because the values are repeated in the in specific interval in up to 2 pi. Values are periodicity, त्याच व्हॅल्यूज परत येतात, म्हणून 2 पाय प्लस अल्फा, परत 2 पाय म्हणजे 4 पाय प्लस अल्फा असं. आणि हा तर फॉर्म्युलाचे साइन थीटा इज इक्वल टू पाय मायनस अल्फा. सो 3 पाय मायनस अल्फा फॉर ऑड, 3 पाय मायनस अल्फा मीन्स रेग्युलर 2 पाय. So sin theta is equal to sin alpha if and only if theta is equal to alpha, 2 pi plus alpha, 4 pi plus alpha, or theta is equal to pi minus alpha, 3 pi minus alpha, 5 pi minus alpha. So if we combine, हे जर आपण समजायचं सगळं कॉम्बिनेशन केलं, एकत्रित विचार जर केला आपण, सो थीटा इज इक्वल टू काय असेल, अल्फा पाय मायनस अल्फा, सगळं एकत्रित करायचं, 2 पाय प्लस अल्फा, 3 पाय मायनस अल्फा, 4 पाय प्लस अल्फा सिक्वेन्समध्ये. सो the general solution, okay, general solution of sin theta is equal to sin alpha is theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 raised to n into alpha, where n belongs to z. So this is simple proof. तर आता परीक्षेच्या दृष्टिकोनातून काय, आपल्या एक्झाम्पलच्या दृष्टिकोनातून आपल्याला हा फॉर्म्युला लक्षात ठेवायचा. म्हणजे साइन थीटा इज इक्वल टू साइन अल्फा असेल तर त्याचं जनरल सोल्युशन काय येईल, थोडक्यात हा पाठ करायचा आहे. थीटा इज इक्वल टू एन पाय प्लस मायनस 1 रेस टू अल्फा, एन बिलॉंग्स टू झेड. Similarly, हा प्रूफ बघितला आपण 3.1. The general solution of tan theta is equal to tan alpha is theta is equal to n pi plus alpha. Three point one. Okay, 3.3. The general solution of tan theta is equal to tan alpha is theta is equal to n pi plus alpha, where n belongs to z. We know that tan theta is equal to tan alpha if and only if sin theta upon cos theta is equal to sin alpha into cos alpha if and only if. Okay, so observe the adjustment. Sin theta into cos alpha is equal to cos theta into sin alpha if and only if ही टर्म इकडे ट्रान्सफर केली. sin theta into cos alpha minus cos theta into sin alpha is 0. So if and only if sin of theta minus alpha is equal to sin 0. So 0 is replaced by sin 0, and this is the expansion formula of sin a minus b. So sin theta minus sin alpha is nothing but sin theta into cos alpha minus cos theta into sin alpha. So if and only if theta minus alpha is n pi plus minus 1 raised to n into 0, this is n pi. N belongs to z. So if and only if theta is equal to n pi plus alpha, where n belongs to z, means the general solution of tan theta is equal to tan alpha is theta is equal to n pi plus alpha, where n belongs to z. Okay. So this is some important remark. If theta belongs to R, we have the following. We have seen this proof. First proof, sin theta is equal to 0 if and only if theta is equal to n pi. Cos theta is equal to 0 if and only if theta is 2n plus 1 pi by 2, where n belongs to z. Tan theta is equal to 0 if and only if theta is equal to n pi. So this is 3.2. This is 3.2 हा थोडा मिस झाला होता मध्ये. 3.3 आपण वगैरे घेतला. तर हा एक मधला एक महत्त्वाचा रिझल्ट आहे परीक्षेच्या दृष्टिकोनातून. थेरम 3.2. The general solution of cos theta is equal to cos alpha is theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha, where n belongs to z. So simple proof is there. As cos theta is equal to cos alpha, cos theta is equal to cos alpha. So obviously alpha is solution because LHS is equal to RHS. So we say that mathematically alpha is a solution. As cos minus alpha is cos alpha. Okay. We know that my cos minus theta is cos theta minus alpha is also solution. Okay. So using periodicity we get cos theta is equal to cos alpha is equal to cos of 2 pi plus alpha, 4 pi plus alpha, etc. Okay, dot dot, and cos of theta is equal to cos of cos minus alpha, cos 2 pi minus alpha, cos 4 pi minus alpha. This is using periodicity, means values are repeated in particular interval. 0 to 2 pi for the for this function, values are repeated in the interval 0 to minus 2 pi to 2 pi. So cos theta is equal to cos alpha if and only if theta is equal to alpha 2 pi plus alpha 4 pi plus alpha, or cos theta is minus alpha 2 pi minus alpha 4 pi minus alpha, or 6 pi minus alpha. So the general solution of cos theta is equal to cos alpha is theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha, where n belongs to z. You see, values are repeated, the value of cos theta is repeated in the interval, or values are, we say that mathematically values are periodic in the interval 2 pi. 2 pi मध्ये व्हॅल्यूज रिपीट होतात, म्हणून हे दोन्ही पण बघा, ऑब्झर्व करा. So the general solution of cos theta is equal to cos alpha is theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha, n belongs to z. म्हणजे यांच्या जर किमती टाकल्या आपण 0 1 2 तर किंवा -1 -2 तर आपल्याला त्याचं जनरल सोल्युशन मिळेल. cos theta is equal to cos alpha. Okay. Theorem 3.4, the general solution of sin square theta square साठी आता the general solution of sin square theta is equal to sin square alpha is theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha, n belongs to z. Observe the simple proof. Sin square theta is equal to sin square alpha, sin theta is equal to plus or minus sin alpha. So sin theta is equal to sin alpha, or sin theta is equal to minus sin alpha. Sin theta is equal to sin alpha, or sin theta is equal to sin of minus alpha, because we know sin minus theta is minus sin theta. And we know the general solution of these two. Theta is equal to n pi minus 1 raised to n into alpha, or theta is equal to n pi minus 1 raised to into minus alpha. So theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha, n belongs to z. So the general solution of sin square theta is equal to sin square alpha is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha, where n belongs to z. So alternative plus proof is also there. Next, the general solution of cos square theta, the general solution of cos square theta is equal to cos square alpha is theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha. So simple proof is also there. Cos square theta is equal to cos square alpha, so 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2 is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. Cos 2 theta is equal to cos 2 alpha, so 2 theta is equal to 2 n pi is equal to plus or minus alpha. So theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha. Okay, plus or minus alpha. Theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha, n belongs to z. So this is general solution. Cos 2 theta is equal to cos 2 alpha. It is 2 n pi plus alpha. Alpha is nothing but 2 alpha here. This printing mistake is there. So theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha, where n belongs to z. Next, the general solution of tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha is theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha, where n belongs to z. So simple proof is there. Tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha. So 1 plus tan square theta is dividing and multiplying by 1 minus 1 plus tan square theta upon 1 minus tan square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square alpha upon 1 minus tan square by componendo and dividendo, okay, by invertendo. So observe these steps carefully. Cos 2 theta is equal to cos 2 alpha. So 2 theta is equal to 2 n pi plus or minus 2 alpha. So theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha. This is the general solution. Okay. So find the general solution of cos theta is equal to minus half. cos theta is equal to cos 2 pi by 3. We know that cos 2 pi by 3 is also minus of, because observe, this is the reason, as cos pi by 3 is half, and cos of pi minus a is minus cos a. So cos theta is also equal to cos of 2 pi by 3. So we know the general solution of cos theta is equal to cos alpha is theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha, where n belongs to z. So therefore the general solution of cos theta is equal to cos 2 pi by 3 is theta is equal to 2n pi. Replace this theta by 2 pi by 3, where n belongs to z. So the general solution of cos theta is equal to minus half is theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus 2 pi by 3, where n belongs to z. Find the general solution of sin theta is equal to tan theta. Observe the steps. Solution: sin theta is equal to tan theta. Sin theta is equal to sin of I cos, because tan is nothing but sin by cos. Sin theta into cos theta is equal to sin theta. Sin theta into cos theta minus sin theta is equal to 0. Observe the steps. इकडे प्लस तिकडे गेलं. Sin theta कॉमन घ्या. Sin theta into bracket cos of theta minus 1. So either sin theta is equal to 0 or cos theta minus 1 is equal to 0. Either sin theta is equal to 0 or cos theta is equal to 1. Either sin theta is equal to 0 or cos theta is equal to cos 0, because cos 0 is nothing but 1. So the general solution of sin theta is equal to 0 is theta is equal to n pi, n belongs to 0, and cos theta is equal to cos alpha is theta is equal to 2n plus or minus alpha. So the required general solution is given by x is equal to n pi or x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus 0, n belongs to z. Okay. So x is equal to n pi or x is equal to 2n pi, n belongs to z. Okay. So thanks for watching. In today's lecture we have seen the principal solution and general solution of trigonometric equation. Okay, we continue the topic in next video lectures. Thank you.